Hey guys, welcome back to another video. So the Nintendo Direct, it didn't happen. Let's rip that band-aid off right away and just state it didn't happen. The rumors weren't true. It's supposed to happen on the 15th, but nothing really showed up. And this is why I always say in the videos, whenever I talk about rumors or leaks or any of that kind of thing, I always say just consider it fake for now until it happens. But I'm gonna be honest, I was really excited for it possibly coming on the 15th. I mean, I do want to see what Nintendo has up their sleeves, even if it's a partner Direct, which now does make me wonder a couple things about the recent rumors about the Nintendo Direct, the Nintendo Switch 2, and even if this is gonna be a partner Direct. But I'm getting a bit ahead of myself. There is a lot of things to go over, especially when it comes to things coming to the Nintendo Switch, specifically Xbox games hitting the Nintendo Switch, because there are some rumors flying around that specific games are hitting the Nintendo Switch in the PlayStation 5, but I'm more specific on the Nintendo Switch side of things in this video. So first off, if you guys haven't heard yet, apparently the Nintendo Direct could possibly still happening. Nintendo insider Jeff Grubb said this. And this was, by the way, in response to a question, what's going on with the Direct? Postponed, canceled, saving for the Switch 2 reveal? I know no one wants to hear this, but just like when the Queen died, this is real. I heard it earlier this week that they were discussing moving the Direct because of the Xbox business update. I've never known the date for sure, I've only heard that it's in the middle of February. And then he does have a couple more tweets after this, and this is what they say. You may now shoot the messenger. I also said this on the Nintendogs on Tuesday, but for some reason this tidbit didn't get the rounds and get much headlines. So the Nintendo Direct, apparently according to Jeff Grubb, is still happening this month. It was supposed to be in the middle of this month, but of course the Xbox update came up and now they're going to be doing it later on. Now if that's the case, the question is it still a partner Direct, or is that rumor wrong as well? Why didn't the source of that rumor get any information on the 15th that it wasn't happening? Another question I have for Jeff Grubb is why didn't he mention that when all the rumors were going around as well? Unless he didn't, I just missed the tweet. Like if people were saying the 15th, the 15th, the 15th, why didn't he say anything? Why didn't he say, hey, you know, there might be a delay on the Nintendo Direct? I'm hearing that. Kind of strange that he didn't say anything, but that's just what I'm thinking. With that being said, there are rumors about the Nintendo Switch 2 reveal for March as well. So this begs the question, is it going to be revealed in March or not? Was that one wrong as well, or was it pushed into maybe the next month? I think these are the kind of questions that a lot of people need to ask, and especially recently with all the rumors going around surrounding the Nintendo Switch 2 and Nintendo Direct. I personally think that a Nintendo Direct will still happen this month just based on Nintendo's past Nintendo Directs, but you never really know. Now speaking of Nintendo, Xbox, and Directs, it seems like some Nintendo Switch games from Xbox could be hitting the platform. So we don't really talk too much on Xbox on this channel. We try to keep it a little bit Nintendo focused for the most part. But oftentimes, more than not, a lot of stuff does come from Xbox to Nintendo Switch. Well, not often, but it does happen here and there. And I'll tell you, I'm really excited for this, very specifically for one game that could end up happening, and other games as well. So if you guys haven't heard yet, Xbox is going to be bringing 4 games to PS5 and the Nintendo Switch. Now the rumor is that it's going to be Sea of Thieves, Pentiment, followed by Sea of Thieves and Grounded. Another big thing from here is that Game Pass is going to be getting Diablo 4, which is pretty big for me because that's pretty exciting. I'm going to be able to play it with different people now. My friend doesn't have it on PS5, so it's going to be fun to play with him. But aside from that, Phil Spencer said something interesting. I do have a fundamental belief that over the next 5 or 10 years, exclusive games that are exclusive to one piece of hardware, are going to be smaller and smaller part of the gaming industry. First off, Nintendo games are not coming to Xbox or Sony. That's never going to happen, and I doubt Sony's going to put theirs on Xbox either. I don't know where he is seeing this, where he thinks, or maybe he knows something. Maybe he knows something about things coming to Xbox from Sony and Nintendo. I doubt it, but maybe he does. But I don't see that. With that being said, Xbox wants to bring games to PlayStation 5 and the Nintendo Switch. We know 4 of them are going to be coming, and this begs the question, can we actually get other games? Can we get new games and franchises that haven't been on the Nintendo Switch in a long time, like a Conker's Bad Fur Day, or right now, actually on Twitter, Rare Replay is trending. Can we get Rare Replay on the Nintendo Switch? Those are some of the questions that I'm kind of wondering in my head, and I hope they are. I mean, could you imagine if we do get a Conker's Bad Fur Day, or at least maybe a remake of the original Conker's Bad Fur Day? And one thing I do want to say is more than likely some of these games are going to hit the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch. Of course, that depends on what games they are, because not all of these games can run on the Nintendo Switch, or well, you never really know. You never really know how powerful the Nintendo Switch 2 is going to be, so I guess we'll have to wait and see on that. But when it comes to other games coming to the PlayStation 5 and Nintendo Switch that are pretty graphically demanding, some are only going to be the PlayStation 5, let's be honest here. But one thing that people are kind of missing, or maybe choosing to ignore, I don't know, is that Phil Spencer didn't say that other games weren't coming to the PlayStation 5. I mean, Halo, Gears, these could come to the PlayStation 5. I highly doubt that they're going to bring those 4 and stop at that. If these sell really well on other platforms, why wouldn't you? There's literally no reason in Xbox's current plan to have everyone play their games, since apparently they don't really care about, one platform exclusive games. Why wouldn't you bring those games to the PlayStation 5 or the Nintendo Switch when it can actually run on it? I don't know, I just find it weird that people are acting like it's just not gonna happen. No, if these games sell well, they're gonna do it. More than likely anyway. It might come a year later or maybe timed exclusive for an Xbox platform, but more than likely it's going to come to other platforms if they're already bringing 4 other games. Another thing I'm wondering is the reason why they didn't really share too much information is so people don't get too angry. Because that podcast was just nothing. It was just 2 small tidbits of news other than the new generation of Xbox, which is supposed to be really powerful and a big leap, which, I mean, that's exactly what they were saying about the Xbox Series X, and here we are. So take that for what you will. It kind of sounds like they're just repackaging the same messaging that they had for the Xbox Series X, but we'll see what happens on that. I mean, maybe it's gonna be a huge jump. I don't know. I can't tell the future, but what I can tell you is that gaming is very interesting right now. It's transforming a lot. The landscape is like almost being terraformed. A lot of things that we are used to, like exclusives, are just changing, and it's very interesting to watch. But tell me what you guys think about this in the comment section below. What do you think about more Xbox games coming to the Nintendo Switch? What do you think about Jeff Grubb's words on the Nintendo Direct? Do you think it was delayed or not? Make sure you guys tell me your thoughts in the comment section below. And it's almost time for me to go to bed. I literally just got home from work, and I'm running off of caffeine right now, and I'm just dead. That's why it's just the voice behind gameplay, because I don't have time. I gotta wake up at 5 o'clock in the morning. So yeah, gotta make that money, right? You gotta make that money to pay the bills. But I'll see you guys in the next video. Take care.